Emma slammed her laptop shut in frustration. She had spent hours preparing a business pitch only to be dismissed by the client within minutes. The rejection stung, but what hurt more was the pattern. It felt like every effort she made, every risk she took, ended in failure. The pressure to succeed was crushing her, and her impatience to see results made her doubt her abilities. Sitting in her dimly lit office, Emma felt lost. Her dreams of becoming a successful entrepreneur seemed to slip further away with each passing day. She whispered to herself, "Why isn't anything working?" Feeling defeated, Emma decided to take a walk to clear her mind. As she wandered aimlessly through the park, she noticed an elderly man carefully tending to a small, fragile plant. His hands moved with precision, watering the soil and trimming the leaves. Intrigued, Emma approached him. "What are you doing?" she asked. The man smiled and said, "I'm nurturing patience." Confused, Emma raised an eyebrow. The man explained, "This plant grows slowly, but with care and time it will bloom into something extraordinary. It teaches me to trust the process." His words lingered in Emma's mind long after she left the park. That night, Emma couldn't stop thinking about the man's words. She realized she had been so focused on quick results that she had neglected the importance of patience and persistence. The next morning, she sat down with her journal and reflected on her goals. Instead of focusing on immediate outcomes, she decided to break her larger ambitions into smaller, achievable steps. She also resolved to embrace setbacks as part of the journey rather than as failures. With a newfound sense of determination, Emma began rebuilding her business plan with a more thoughtful approach. Emma's first challenge came sooner than expected. A potential client canceled a meeting at the last minute. Instead of spiraling into frustration, Emma reminded herself of the elderly man's lesson. She used the time to refine her presentation and research other opportunities. Slowly but surely, her mindset began to shift. She learned that every setback carried a lesson, and each delay was an opportunity to grow. Emma realized that patience wasn't about waiting. It was about staying prepared and trusting the process. As weeks turned into months, Emma began noticing small victories. A local startup agreed to collaborate with her, and her social media following steadily grew. These weren't the grand successes she had envisioned, but they were stepping stones. Each small win boosted her confidence and reminded her that progress, no matter how slow, was still progress. Emma celebrated these milestones no matter how minor they seemed. She learned to enjoy the journey rather than obsess over the destination. One of the biggest changes in Emma's journey was her ability to connect with others. Her patience allowed her to listen more intently to her clients, understand their needs, and build meaningful relationships. She realized that success wasn't just about her goals, but also about helping others achieve theirs. Her clients began to trust her more, and word of mouth spread about her dedication and reliability. Emma's patience was transforming not just her mindset, but also her reputation. Despite her progress, there were still moments when Emma's doubts crept back in. Late at night, she would wonder if her efforts were enough, or if she was simply delaying failure. But instead of letting these thoughts consume her, she turned to the lessons she had learned. She would take a deep breath, reflect on how far she had come, and remind herself that every great achievement required time. Her resilience grew stronger with each challenge she faced. One day, Emma received an email that changed everything. A major corporation had noticed her work and invited her to present her business proposal. It was the opportunity she had been waiting for. Instead of rushing into preparation, Emma took her time to perfect every detail. When the day of the presentation arrived, she delivered it with confidence and clarity. The corporation's executives were impressed and offered her a contract on the spot. Emma's patience had finally paid off. Emma's journey didn't end with her success. It was only the beginning. She began mentoring aspiring entrepreneurs, sharing her story of failure, perseverance, and patience. Her message resonated with many. Success is a journey, not a race. Patience isn't just a virtue, it's a necessity. Emma's story inspired others to embrace their struggles and trust the process, just as the elderly man in the park had inspired her. Emma's story teaches us that success doesn't happen overnight. It's a result of consistent effort, resilience, and, most importantly, patience. In a world that demands instant results, learning to slow down and trust the process can make all the difference. Emma's journey from frustration to fulfillment is a testament to the power of a mindset shift. The lesson is simple, yet profound. With patience, even the smallest seeds can grow into the tallest trees.